Hey yo, what's up? We are Tact Dynasty. I'm Maxi. And Tact Dynasty is trying to build a project or like series of tutorial trying to make sure that everybody can understand what is Tact and like use their smart contract language to build their own project. So we will have the tech tutorial. So if you want to know more about this information, you can come to our GitHub and like see our repo. And this is Tact Dynasty contract. In here we have the JTON trade interface or NFT interface. So if you want to know more about this, make sure you came to our report and like see our contract. This tutorial we are going to talk about tech challenge. So we are going to start text one first. Okay, so we first read our question. This text one asks us to implement a contract. We'll have two OP codes. First is this add and the second is this subtract. Add and subtract will send a number. It's an int 32 with a number that's stored in that state. And we also have to implement a get method, which name is counter. So that you can call this get method to return the number of the counter. Okay, so first look at this add message. Query ID basically is mean identifier for the query. So we have to recognize this kind of lots of transactions like from one operation. So you have to use query ID to identify this. So it helps us to doing that. And this number is the number we have to add to the counter, and subtract is the same thing. So we're going to start the looking the counter. So first we have to have a variable called counter, and this is from the test. You already have this counter, and its init function you have to initialize the counter to 0. And the next we have to write our received message. So if we receive a message and his type is 8, so we directly just like add to the counter. We use this self counter equal to self counter plus this message number. Remember that our add message have a column is called number, so we can use this message dot number to increase the counter. And in upside subtract is the same thing. When we receive a message is subtract, we can like self counter equal to self counter minus message dot number. It's the same thing. And the last part is use this write get function. And you have to put write get before the from, and this counter is your function's name. And this int is for you have to return the integer in this function. So we just directly return this self.counter to this counter, and make sure you have this self dot in front of your variable name because this called local storage. So you have to put a self dot before the counter. Okay, so this is our text one. Okay, so right now we are going to talk about text 2. It's a proxy contract. So we have to create a contract that forward all receive town to the admin contract, and admin address will put in its store. It's like this. When you deploy this contract, you have to put your admin address in the function. So we can know what is admin contract in this text2 contract. Next, message from this proxy contract to admin contract have to contain these two things. First is address of user who sent this original message, and you have to store in our message body. Original message that proxy contract received from user should be stored in our message body too. So right after we read this two line, we know what kind of thing we have to store in our message body. And also, if admin contract decide to reject message, it will send to the proxy contract with refund message. It's like here with OP code. Proxy contract needs to forward all towns back to the user. Okay, so user address will provide in our refund message. Use this standard, we will know which user we have to refund to them. And refund transaction is important to check that refund message came from admin address. If you don't check this, anyone can send refund message to this contract, and you will have to refund to them. Yeah, so we first start as the receive slice. So receive slice is really special. Compared to text one, we have the message add and message subtract. So basically, you can think like this way. If someone sent a message to this contract and it didn't fit to any message like message add, message subtract, or message refund, it will go into the receive slice. So receive slice can accept different kind of message type, and you can do your own check. It's like you can skip it and load you in to get the OP code and check this message is you trying to operate with or not. So you can use this way to check, but this is more like advanced things. So we can talk to the other video. So right now we just have to forward all towns and all message to admin contract. So next, when we receive a slice, we directly use send and put our send parameter. Two is the message we're going to send to, right? So we're going to send to our admin, self.admin, and value we'll just put 0. And we put 0 is because we are going to use this mode, send remain value. So it will basically it send 10 tons to this contract, and you will send 10 tons minus some gas fee, and to the next contract you are going to send. In this example, we are going to send the admin. So it will like forward all town. Use this mode, you can forward all towns in this contract to the next contract. So make sure you use this mode. And this body is like a question asks us to use. We have to first store our address from user. So we have to use store address, and body it has to be a cell. So first you have to use begin cell to build a cell. And next you can store the things in you want to store in cell. Because the question asks us to store address, so we just store address. And list sender just like a message sender. And if you don't use list sender, you can have the context doc sender. Yeah, I can write like this way. You can like this, and you can use this crt dot sender. You can get the message sender too. And when you got a sender's address, you use store address, and next we have to store reference. As reference is a cell too, but our message is a slice. So you have to put them into cell. So you use as cell to put slice to cell. We use cell to send message. If you want to pass cell, you have to transfer cell into slice. So you can pass the information stored in cell. And right now we're going to send message, right? So we have to change slice to cell. So use as cell. So you can use store ref to store this slice. And cell just like build this whole cell. So when you do write all these parameters, you can send this message slice to the admin. Okay, so next we see a refund. So when you receive refund, first we definitely have to check this message is from admin or not. So if it's from admin, we can do a next thing. If not, we can just like throw an error because this message is not from admin. We don't accept this kind of message. Okay, so our first if is like check sender is if it's admin, we'll forward all towns attach this refund message back to the original sender, right? So these two we have to put a message sender because message sender is the who need to receive this refund. And value we put 0 2 and mode is rename value so that we can forward all towns back to the user. Okay, so this is basically test 2. If you got any question want to discuss with us, make sure you just comment in our YouTube channel. See you. Bye.